With Messi's contract ending in June this year, there are many rumours of where he potentially could go or if he's staying at Paris Saint-Germain. In this video, we will be explaining every option and also the relationship between him and Mbappe. Let's get started. Lionel Messi has returned to the Paris Saint-Germain training centre after winning the World Cup with Argentina last month. A tweet from the club's official account on Wednesday reads, "Welcome back, Leo," accompanied by a video of the 35-year-old arriving at the complex. A separate post shows images of Messi being greeted by teammates in the dressing room, including Brazil star Neymar. Messi returns to the French club at an important time, with the team having lost for the first time this season against Lens just last weekend. PSG's lead at the top of the Ligue 1 table has been cut to just 4 points as a result. His return to Paris comes on the same day his longtime rival Cristiano Ronaldo was unveiled at his new club, Al Nassr. The Portugal star signed for the Saudi Arabian club last weekend after his high-profile exit from Manchester United in November last year. "I'm so proud to make this big decision in my life. In football in Europe, my work is done. I won everything," the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner said. "I played for the most important clubs in Europe, and for me now, it's a new challenge. I had many opportunities in Europe, many clubs in Brazil, in Australia, US, even in Portugal. Many clubs tried to sign me, but I give the word to this club for the opportunity." The Portuguese superstar's contract is worth close to €200 million per year, with commercial deals included, and will run until June 2025. His salary is believed to be the largest ever for a professional footballer, Romano adds. But it's quite funny Ronaldo has said the following in an interview. Speaking about a potential move to Manchester City back in 2013, Cristiano Ronaldo said, "To play for Manchester City, not Manchester United? I'm not going to do that. Why? Because my heart's in Manchester United, that's why. I can say it would be very difficult to play in Manchester City. Very difficult because of Manchester United. You think the money now is going to change my mind? If you will speak about the money, then I will go to Qatar. I'd probably have more money there than at Manchester City. It's not about the money, it's about the passion." So that's that about Ronaldo. Let's talk a bit more about Messi. The Argentinian snatched the title from the French national team, but his club coach is confident that things will go smoothly. "We will be very happy to welcome him back. He will surely join the group on January 3rd. As for the reception at the stadium, I have no doubt that it will be good from our fans," Galtier said at a press conference. Regarding PSG's 3-1 defeat against Lens on New Year's Day, the coach of the French team was disappointed. "We deserved the win. We conceded 2 totally avoidable goals. We fell into their trap. We are upset to have conceded those 2 goals," Galtier added. "It's the first time this season I've seen the team completely disorganised. I still don't know why, but we'll talk it over with the players involved." Now you're probably wondering what the relationship between Messi and Mbappe looks like after the Frenchman lost the finals of the World Cup against his teammates at Paris Saint-Germain. After Argentina's victorious squad, Emi Martinez mocked the French forward after the final. However, PSG manager Christophe Galtier played down such suggestions. "I would focus on the relationship between Messi and Mbappe," Galtier said. "It wasn't Leo Messi winding anybody else up. What I saw after the final, what I've experienced, is there is no reason to mix these things up because the goalkeeper's behaviour is down to him. What matters to me is the relationship between the players. Kylian Mbappe had a very good attitude despite losing. Of course, he was very disappointed, but he did that in a classy way. He congratulated Messi, and that is a very good thing for the club and for the team." PSG's victory over Strasbourg leaves them 8 points clear of second place Lens, who faced Nice on Thursday night. Galtier's team are still yet to taste defeat in the League or Champions League, and face a blockbuster European clash against Bayern Munich in February, as they seek revenge for their defeat in the 2020 final. Mbappe spoke to the media after leading his teammate to 3 points, and was asked about what went on after the World Cup final. While he is still coming to terms with the disappointment at Lusail Stadium, the 24-year-old insisted it would not have an impact on the club's fortunes. "I'll never digest it," Mbappe said, "but like I told my coach and teammates, there's no reason that my club should pay for a defeat with my national team. It's 2 different situations." The message was simple. It was to show that, whatever goes on with the national team, PSG is a separate thing, and I'm still determined to bring every trophy to the capital. Mbappe and Messi's relationship is more cordial, not close, but defined by mutual respect. When Messi signed for PSG after Barcelona's inability to extend his contract due to financial constraints, Mbappe was said to be delighted by the prospect of playing alongside him. Paris Saint-Germain player Lionel Messi is expected in the French capital on Tuesday after his vacation has ended. The The 35-year-old took time away from the Ligue 1 champions to celebrate winning the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The veteran forward now needs to put winning the trophy behind him and focus on the tasks at hand, both with PSG and his future. Messi's contract will expire in June, and there's been plenty of speculation on where he'll play next season. Nonetheless, Marca reported on Tuesday that Messi is remaining at PSG, and the contract extension between the two parties should be announced this week. The Spanish publication adds that the Argentine will renew his deal until 2024. Messi remaining in Paris is a blow for the MLS side Inter Miami, who was likely hoping to have the Argentine for the final years of his career. However, that will need to wait. As for Barcelona, any hopes of reuniting with their former player appear to be out the window, and to see him at the Camp Nou while he can still play now feels even more distant if the PSG star does indeed head to Miami after his European career is over. Reports stated at the time of Messi's signing at PSG in the summer of 2021 that he had agreed to a 2-year contract with PSG that boasted a $41 million annual net salary, including bonuses. The contract also includes an option for a 3rd year. In addition, a report by The Athletic stated that his contract included a near $30 million signing bonus, while Forbes reported that the player will also get a cut of player image rights, including jersey sales, which could potentially bump his annual salary up to the $75 million range. That's a big contract for any player, let alone a forward who has already turned 34. PSG will feel that money will be well spent if Messi can take the club to the promised land. A first ever UEFA Champions League trophy. Messi won the Champions League trophy 4 times in a storied career with FC Barcelona, the last one coming back in 2015. Meanwhile, PSG has been knocking on the door for the last several years with a trip to the final in 2020, a loss versus Bayern Munich, and an advancement to the tournament semis last year versus Manchester City. Barcelona could not afford to keep the greatest player in its club's history, and definitely not on those same terms. With heavy debt saddling the Spanish club and the need to cut player salaries, Barcelona announced on August 5th that it had ended negotiations with Messi, who would become a free agent when his deal with Barcelona expired on June 30th. Barcelona could not keep Messi even after the Argentine star had agreed to a 50% wage cut in order to remain with the only club he's ever known as a pro. Barcelona president Joan Laporta later revealed that adding Messi's contract would have meant that player salaries would have represented 110% of the club's revenues, when league rules required that that figure be at 70% of the revenues. Messi endured a slow start to life after joining PSG following his exit from Barcelona in the summer of 2021, and could only manage a modest total of 11 goals and 15 assists in all competitions. He's improved significantly this season though, and carried that form into Qatar to help Argentina to their 3rd World Cup, seeing off teammate Kylian Mbappe in the final. After a rocky start, Goal understands that Messi will now sign a new deal with PSG instead of considering a potential switch to MLS at the end of the season. It's now just a matter of time when this exactly will get announced. Let me know in the comments if you ever want to see Messi going back to Barcelona or maybe somewhere else. And also, if you enjoyed the video, then make sure to subscribe.